And I mean, also, you know, when you're in the home state, you've got the most support as well. I think there's going to be a lot of people out here who are rooting for Dura. And in pretty much any set that he plays, I think he's kind of always looking for that breakout performance. Because at this point, you know, he's shown himself and he's proven himself as, you know, at least a top 4 pressure. But at the end of the day, they're still kind of waiting on that first big win. You know, we've seen them from Ghost, we've seen them from Jix, we've seen them from Jdizzle countless times as well. I think Dura's kind of the next person in line potentially, waiting for a major win. Will it happen today, or will Jdizzle be able to silence this run before it gets too loud?
Yeah, silence has been down.
Put it back.
Yeah.
Parry for parry. This is looking, it's looking very comfortable here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, wow. Jdizzle maybe doing a bit of DI up there. Looks like Dura was just nowhere near that.
No, absolutely not. Nearly clean, nearly squeaky. But that setup, if it doesn't kill, like finishing touch was 1%. It's so funny.
It is a bit embarrassing, honestly.
It looks so cool when you land it. You're like, oh, I own this guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually at 52 now instead of 51.
He lost the stock, but he was at 52. Oh, wow. He saved the jump. Jdizzle going so deep in there.
We're running.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the biggest things. We've said it time and time again. If you test Cloud off stage, you're going to have a much better time. Jdizzle proving super early on that he's willing to go out there. Dash attack immediately clearing up and evening up the stock count. Said in the background of PS2, the current leader was Young Link, but kind of doubt it. It's neck and neck right now.
Oh, here we go. This buster sword, this buster forward air. Mind break. Mind crushing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is an absolute, you know, it's a bit of a dome crusher, to be honest. You just see that like big quarter come down. Yeah, you feel it, and you're in that sort of frontal lobe right there. Oh god.
Mental damage.
Oh, coming through. Whoop. Here we are. Oh, wow. Catching that bomb out of the air, actually. Jdizzle's, whatever his plan was kind of nullified. Now, I mean, as it turns out, Jdizzle has a surprising amount of experience with Cloud, which I never really thought I'd ever say at a major. But I guess at least, you know, knowledge of, you know, I guess the character's ins and outs, and sort of weaknesses and strengths is, I guess from a gameplay perspective, super important to see. Oh. And Nair could have completely silenced that stock once again. Great air dodge, wow.
Dura on point with these defensive options.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say, like, one of the hallmarks of being like a top player is just how hardy and resilient we are. So, like, with Jono, a big part of his success is just being able to live. We've seen that a lot from Dura as well, which is like, that's the growth, that's the turnaround.
For sure. I think, yeah, that's always going to be the big change from high level to top level player is, yeah, how long can you hold onto those stocks? And yeah, Dura is answering here with a stock of 157%. And I mean, yeah, and past a certain stage as well, a lot of Younglings kind of confirms, you know, like arrow into forward air, something like that. They're going to stop working. And Jdizzle's going to have to rely on just a straight hit to make something happen. Okay. Yeah, okay. Scooping down. Neutral air, sending straight outwards.
Dura's plugged in today.
For sure.
He's looking unstoppable, bar one. And that's, you know, a big red mark, which is the ghost. I mean, everyone said that probably all weekend anyway.
Oh, bold. Surely that was one of the biggest baits of all time!
Oh my god.
And look what it converted into. Jeez.
He's so good with going so low. I mean, we know he saves his double jump, right? He saves his double jump. He has the up B, which is great verticality. But it just seems like such a troll. Like, we drop, killed, and we're making it back. Lickety split, no problemos.
Absolutely. That was, what a little trickster there, actually. Just going in with that super floaty up B I guess Jono just thinking, you know, what can I do here? Smash attack's probably not going to be that good. Maybe it does a bit of damage. Maybe I'll try and get some sort of conversion out of a, out of a grab. No, unfortunately, too slow. And that was Jdizzle's demise. In a best of 5, he only needs so many tricks too. So with a lead like this, this is looking pretty good here for Dura.
Oh. Okay, there's a short body. Short man.
Youngest Linkus.
A youngest.
I'm never going to say that again. I'm sorry. It sounded way better in my head. I don't know why. Alright, Dura getting tickled off stage. Nothing too aggressive coming through from Jdizzle off stage just yet, so we haven't really had that big explosive moment that's forced Dura to play more reserved off stage.
Airtime. Up there. Probably not. That's not a real throw, I don't think. I don't think that's a real kill throw.
Yeah, not until a fair amount later.
Oh!
Oh wow, yeah.
Faded down with the nair dodge as well. You know, like we're doing that all day. Oh, the rank. Plus just rank in the West.
Most players that would go for that air dodge, but no, instead Dura trying to get aggressive with it. Like you said, that mentality of holding onto the stock, rolling through 173. That's not going to be enough as we are getting even higher.
Yeah, Jono thought he had Dura pinned down, so that's why he went for the grab in the first place. Absolutely not. Not with Cloud. He's still alive.
And just that fade back as well. Again, he's tricky. He's baiting Jdizzle out to approach, getting aggressive when he least expects it. Okay.
Yeah, that's just Young Link stuff. That's a back air on shield. That's always going to be something coming after that.
All right. Started something up. Now they're at much lower percents. Yeah, these combos are going to be a lot more potent from Jdizzle. This is where Dura's actually going to be more scared rather than the higher percents. Yeah, getting called out. No more down airing, my friend. You got to slow it down.
Yeah, air to airing actually with that nair. Oh.
Once again, yeah, the Kukuri sword just kind of knocking Dura on the head there, saying, "Wake up! Stop limiting. Stop using that limit." Ooh, okay. I'd like to think that Dura just pressed his shield button like 4 times there because he's actually sick with it.
Oh, you cannot. You cannot. Gotta be greedy with a charge. I think he charged a little bit. I don't even know. Maybe it just didn't have the range, so it just didn't come out fast enough. Or it didn't get there fast enough, I should say. But still, this is precarious. It's tough for Jono. Oh, it's so lucky it ran out of time.
Yeah, honestly, probably frames away from making that work. Yep. These are, ooh, lovely. Yeah, these up-beats from Dura as well. I think a lot of the stuff that feels safe. I like that idea from Jdizzle. I think it's going to work out probably at some point. But, all right, it still does take the stock regardless, so not too much of a bleed to kind of plug there. Oop.
Controlling the space. Once Jdizzle in the corner, the spot dodge coming out. What was that?
Yeah, these early percents, I think, is where Jdizzle's going to be shining. But if Dura's going to be holding on to stocks for as late as he has been, it's looking like a really, really solid set for him.
He's preemptively using cross slash as well. It's just a huge spacing tool, right? Like
yeah.
Young Link has to approach when he wants damage, so just being able to throw a massive hitbox. A little risk on it as well, especially in limit. But Jono's fine by the looks of it.
I was going to say, speaking of, yeah, Dura hasn't really got a chance actually to. Jdizzle hasn't really been letting Dura use limit for the most part. I think he's been using it as a movement tool, but that's kind of all he's been getting. Don't get me wrong, movement tools against Young Link around the projectiles are really hard to come by.
Okay, so far 110. That staff attack is coming online very, very soon. A bit of bad DI. Alright.
I think limit was just a frame away from coming through. That it felt like that might have saved him too. And what a shame. We got to take a look here. How close were we to limit before that up air took it? Let's see. Did we get it? Oh no way. We didn't have it. That is so unfortunate.
No
must have been
for you.
It must have been a few frames away from coming back there.
It's hard in that situation because, like, do you really want to keep charging it?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Yeah, look, when you're getting bombarded with projectiles, you know, it's the it is the lesser of two evils to just try and start boxing again with Youngling, but if it's a chance that it might have saved you, I don't know, might be kicking himself a little bit. Back to PS2 though. We like the space. We like the option for stage controls. We'll have to see.
The space is great.
Sneaking in with that little down tilt.
Oh!
Goodbye.
Cleansed. Clean.
Yeah, we call that one the Great Moon. Unfortunately, Majora's Mask. He's just been executed, Youngling. Unfortunate.
You love seeing those kind of like, you know, freeform strings as well. It wasn't watertight. It was just a, you know, couple confirms and a couple good reads. Oh, yuck!
I think we might have seen as well. Dura looked like they were going for the reversal. I did see the up B kind of saying the other way. Oh, settled. Okay.
And these links have been schemazing.
Yeah.
They've seen the overextension. These season links. Season Victorian links. Something about them. Yeah, it's offstage.
Yeah,
twice.
They know what's going on. Yeah. I mean, look, if you count both times that it happened in the same stock against Stacks, I think we've now got a hat trick.
Yeah.
Put him away. Don't fall down. Right. It's not going to work. I swear.
Do not run off. I know how much, you know, adrenaline that first one must have given him.
Oh, nice reversal. Sending that limit cross slash the other way.
Oh, F-tilt. Don't see that move too often.
What the hell? The jab 1, jab 2. The returning boomerang as well.
Oh, it's coming back. Yeah, watch it. Yeah.
It feels like some K-roll nonsense, you know, but it's actually on a pretty decent character.
Rolling out of there. Damn it. Even on the late hit, it's still playing with the boomerang.
He's approaching down airs as well from Dura on moves.
Oh my god.
Okay, getting the parry out. We aren't out of the woods yet.
Oh my god. Chopped.
Sending that boomerang, or rather the bow and arrow the other way. Oh, parry for good measure. Settle down. This is my space still.
He's still in this. He's still very much in this.
Oh, this horizontal pressure.
Oh, yeah, he likes that one.
There you go.
Jono likes that one.
It felt like such a logical answer as well from Dura. He's getting pressured horizontally. He's getting pushed off stage. What's the answer? I got to jump and get around it. Nope, Jdizzle's still there.
Look at this.
The monster. Here we go, getting pushed back. Right again. Ah.
Easy jump call out.
There we go.
I think something to be said, even though these projectiles aren't going to be linking into anything that's going to be killing, it just kind of pushes you into the corner where you're more inclined to jump anyway, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's just natural instinct to be like, I'm stuck in this corner, I don't want to be anywhere near here. Do I want to run into projectiles? I'm going to jump over them.
And you're getting juggled too by Youngling stuff, so it's not as though you could really just kind of drop down in shields. You can just get, you know, caught floating almost against Youngling's arrows and boomerangs. But Jdizzle very, very smart off the mark there to call out Dura for it. Once again, we are going back to PS2, so I think Dura is very, very confident in saying that it's not really going to be a stage issue. We saw some highway robberies in Dura to take a stock at pretty much 0, but Jdizzle robbed right back immediately afterwards. So there's
the delay. That was a stand-up right there. That was charging that arrow.
And it's really just like a swing first situation. Who's going to do it? The landing's there. Jdizzle's been using far more of that, I think, since his trips overseas. It seems like such a bizarre maneuver, but it gives Jdizzle some kind of much-needed range, actually. Not much of his stuff, not much of his stuff really cuts through that far, outside of the very, very long projectiles.
All options covered, all bases covered. Well done. Good coverage.
Yeah, Cloud's, you know, apparently limitless options. Not as limitless as one might think when you're off stage. Yep, hold out. Dura has been finding these so comfortably.
Nightmare move to deal with in the corner, actually, because if you hold out, you dive to the side, you hold in. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
You know?
It's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh!
The execution. He's coming. He's coming. He got that right. He got that read as well.
And after the lack of Zero recovery as well, it looked like it might have been light step for Jdizzle's stock. Dura still has a little bit more work to do.
At the roll in, but the grab's just not good. Not there.
Okay. Oh, wow. Bully's still blowing him up.
Bullying the shield.
Yep. No way. Okay.
Dash attack though.
Even in the same corner as well, where Dura took the stock before. Bit of mental damage. Dash attack corner.
Oh, that'll be a challenge, yeah. He sees the light, he sees the end of the tunnel. Signs him away. Can Dura pull this through? Spacing.
It's a good start. As we've seen multiple times before, this is Dura's final stock of the tournament. If he isn't able to make something happen here. Limit. Shield's looking pretty small.
Oh, the roll at the last minute.
Jdizzle swinging out with a roll on limit.
Yeah.
That is some good knowledge there to be able to avoid what would have been a surefire stock.
It's one of the hard stuff, and he's hoping Dura overextends. Happy to take all these grabs any day of the week.
All right, using that up throw is just a means of catching more limit.
You don't want to risk a dash attack as well if you're Cloud. Precarious. Oh, okay.
Down tilt getting called out. We have limit on deck as well, and Jdizzle dropping down already. So limit's not going to get really timed out there.
Staring at each other's shield. Oh, I still got there in time.
Getting kicked away.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No, not quite. Not
Boomerang.
Quite. Not quite.
Boomerang often feels like such a surefire confirm into the stock. Dash attack at the ledge.
Yeah, that'll do it.
There we go. 3-1. Jdizzle's favor.
Yeah.
And it seemed like such a confident start there from Dura too. But just slowly letting it slip away. Jdizzle's like that, I think. It definitely feels like a war of attrition in playing against that guy. But by the same token, also being able to try and, or actually successfully